An integral part of the water conservation program was the building of farm and garden ponds. Up to September the 1st, 1935, a total of 2,992 ponds were built, having an average area of 2 3/4 acres and an average storage of 10 acre-feet. In all, there were 4,400 acres of surface area, which impounded 16,000 acre-feet of water. Garden ponds, in most cases, were just what the name implies, usually a small circular earth embankment located near a well or windmill to store the water of those sources, and was used to irrigate small gardens and to furnish stock water. Farm ponds were on a larger scale, being located on a dry water course in a place where the topography would best lend itself to the construction of an earth-filled dam, and where the drainage of the surrounding country would be most efficiently stored. Despite the fact that the scale was smaller, these ponds received the same engineering and supervision that was used on the larger lake projects. They were intended to conserve water for the wells farther down the watershed, for livestock, and in some cases for the irrigation of gardens and trees. Some places where the volume and head pressure was great enough, pipes were laid to bring water to the corralled and farm buildings. Then, too, these ponds were small spots of recreation, often being stocked with fish, and on hot, sultry summer days made fine swimming pools. The owner or owners of the land upon which farm ponds were built, with the aid of federal emergency relief funds, have given easement to the county, which will provide that whenever the Board of County Commissioners, by resolution, declares that an emergency exists for water supply, the owner of the land on which the pond is situated will allow his neighbors and other citizens of the county access to the pond for emergency water supplies. Many of these farm ponds, which were completed in time to catch the spring rains, still had a supply of water stored in them even after the prolonged hot, dry summer. During the course of covering the state in making photographs of these various farm ponds for public records, we found that the people on whose property these ponds were constructed were immensely gratified, and considered that their ponds had made them at least partially independent of droughts, as well as adding materially to the value of their property.